Here with Derek Damon, the Iowa Heartlanders and the Fort Wayne Comets. Late March hockey. Derek, Heartlanders in a position they've never been in before. How, first of all, before we get into a little bit of the last few games, I know there's work left to do, but how much appreciation do you have that this is really the first time in team history the Heartlanders are playing really, truly competitive, means something hockey at this point of the season?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. I mean, that's ultimately why we play the game and why we're a part of it is you want an opportunity to go into the playoffs. Playoffs are the best time of year. Every year I get to watch the NHL playoffs. It's honestly, it's the best. The first round of the NHL playoffs is the best. You get to watch games, just guys doing whatever it takes, playing desperate hockey, doing whatever they can to try to win a Stanley Cup. And it's the same thing down here with us in the ECHL. You're doing whatever you can to get in those playoffs because, like I've told you before, to get into the playoffs, it's no accident. You have to earn it over the 72-game schedule.
Heartlanders this year, there's been a lot of attributes that have gone right for this team, attributes of a successful team. I know the team's lost a few games in a row, but how do you focus back in on these are the things that have made it successful to this point? Let's get back on the horse this week.
Yeah, I mean, you want to, bring it to attention that this is the areas that we have to be really sharp in, and mainly an area that we have to get better at is not only our special teams but our discipline. In the playoffs, you can't put teams on the power play, especially teams that are in the playoffs. They're just too good. And a team like Fort Wayne, they have a really good power play. And for us, it's really important that we stay out of the box. We just play 5-on-5 hockey because if we do, then I like our chances.
The Heartlanders. Let's talk a little bit about the last few games. Saturday against Rapid City, 1-0 loss, but Heartlanders take 40 shots. What are some of your long distance views now that we're a few days out?
Yeah, I thought we played a really, really good hockey game, and I told the guys I was proud of them after the game. And then again, on Tuesday when we had practices, I was really proud of our effort. That was a really, really good hockey game. We outplayed them, carried the play. It's just unfortunate that we took a 5-minute major penalty and they scored on it. They're a good power play. It's just like these guys, like Fort Wayne. We cannot give Fort Wayne opportunity after opportunity and expect to come away with a win. And so it's something that we've addressed, and it's holding guys accountable, and accountability is a big thing. And if you take penalties like that, then when you have the group that we have in there, guys hold each other accountable, and then we hold these guys to a high standard.
Guys that are certainly valuable pieces of this team, Will Calverley and Dakota Raby, are each in the lineup tonight. Getting each of those guys back, what's the importance? Not only for, hey, they can put up some points and play really, all-around games, but for the locker room as a whole to get some of your leaders back.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. Will and Dakota, they're heart and soul guys. They're the type of guy that we built around this summer. Them and Yuki and Adam Goodser, those guys that are heart and soul guys that work every night. And when you have those type of guys in your lineup, it just elevates everybody else. And then we get a couple of guys back from the American Hockey League. We get Matthew Sopp, we get Kyle Masters, and then those guys. It just brings everybody back into their natural positions.
Matt Sopp got a good night's sleep last night. He said that was the nicest hotel he's ever stayed at the Staybridge. So hopefully that'll provide him a good night's sleep, a little afternoon nap here, a little bit of a boost. About Fort Wayne, we haven't seen him since opening weekend. Both teams' rosters, as it is in the ECHL, look a little bit different, but also some mainstays. So how's Fort Wayne looking on the tape over your last few days pre-scouting?
Good. I mean, they're a good team. There's a reason why they're in second place in our division, and the reason why we've been neck and neck because it's just two good teams that will probably go to war this weekend, and it's potential playoff series. So, we want to set the tone right away that we establish our game. Their team, like I said, that they're a really good power play, and they've got some really high-end players that can make plays. And you give them time and space, and they'll make those plays. So it's important that tonight, I like to use the phrase, on it or above it. And what I mean by that is if we have the puck, we're on it, we're on the puck. Or if we're not, we're above the puck. Because when we're below the puck, then we're chasing it. And we don't want to give these guys odd man rushes.
Derek, thanks again for a few minutes. Appreciate it. Have fun tonight.
Thank you, David.
Absolutely. Heartlanders coming your way against the Fort Wayne Comets next here on the Iowa Heartlanders Broadcast Network.